Hey guys, Mitch here from Rangeland RV. I'm standing here with Mark. Welcome to Rangeland RV's 2022 virtual RV show. Mark, why don't you tell the folks what we're going to be kicking this first segment off with?
Yeah, well, we do have a lot today. We're going to be looking at some 20 to 23 foot single axle bunk models. So why don't we jump on right into it and see what we got.
Sounds good. Okay, so starting this segment off, we're going to start with the Rockwood product. Now, we're proud to say here at Rangeland RV, we are the #1 Rockwood dealer in all of Canada. We do sell a lot of Rockwood product. Rockwood is one of those brands that is really good at taking the comforts of your house right to the campsite. They're known for their fit finish quality. So behind me here is one of the #1 selling bunk models. This is the GeoPro 20 BHS. You're going to have an overall length of 21 feet from hitch to bumper. This coach weighs approximately about 3,500 pounds dry weight with an overall weight of about 4,500 pounds. So it's definitely in that category for that lightweight towable mid SUV range. Mark, why don't you take us through some features on this coach and what makes Rockwood one of the #1 selling brands in North America?
Sure. So I've got a mouthful for you here, but I will say this: it is a vacuum bonded, block foam insulated, aluminum frame trailer.
That's a tongue twister. Eh?
I know it is. Yeah, absolutely. So, and when I say vacuum bonded, basically I'm meaning that it's shrink wrapped, essentially, same way you do your food.
Like a vacuum seal almost.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit more waterproof than your average travel trailer, but yeah, I mean, it's great quality and super integral. So
when you have that vacuum bonded block foam insulation in the walls, it's in the side walls, your back wall, and your front wall. Essentially what that's going to do too is it's going to keep all that hot air or the cold air, depending on what temperature you want to set inside the coach, with no cold spots in your walls, right? Another awesome thing that Rockwood does is they set most of their coaches all on a torsion axle system. Nice advantage of that is you're going to get that independent suspension while you're towing the vehicle, or sorry, while you're towing your trailer down the road. It's easier on your vehicle and it's also easier on the trailer. Mark, what are some awesome features that we can talk about here on the outside of this coach?
Yeah, for sure. So why don't we move up to the front and we'll start at the cap here. So one thing I want to mention is we do have the one-piece molded fiberglass front cap. So a couple benefits to this, guys. You're gonna have your roof seals covered, and it's gonna prevent water damage over the long run. So that's one of the main advantages. One of the other options we have up front here, we got the power tongue jack, you've got the docking light, and then another thing you don't see on these 23-foot travel trailers is going to be that dual propane tank. So that's a really nice feature to have, two 20-pound propane tanks. Yeah. If you want to keep going there,
awesome. Mitch. Yeah, I'll take you through. One thing that's definitely not common either in that 20-foot range of a travel trailer is a full pass-through storage, and storage is definitely an important part when you're starting to get into a shorter category with the lightweight. All of our GeoPros are prepped for solar, and they also come with a, what size solar panel is it on the roof?
I believe it's 190.
190 watt solar panel already mounted on the roof. One thing you'll also notice if you're familiar with the extensive lineup of the Rockwood product with their travel trailers, they usually put a full length awning that covers the majority of the actual trailer, so you get tons of coverage.
And yes, it's a power awning.
Correct. It is a power awning, right? Bluetooth stereo system with your outside marine grade speakers. You got that nice LED light underneath your awning to light up your camping area so that you can see everything. You have the step above solid steps, so definitely a lot more stronger and sturdier than your traditional trailer steps. What is this thing?
This is going to be your outside kitchen. So all of our GeoPros are Rockwood products. They're all going to come with an outside griddle, which is a really nice feature to have. Something additional that they just throw in there. So
yeah, you can do pancakes, you can do eggs, you can do whatever you'd like on top of this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. So you got no peak neck.
Excited about that.
Yeah. Well, you got an LP connect down below. You can connect there. So
yeah. And then it does also come with the prep table as well. There is a rack that will hold this, so you can put both on the side of the coach.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, so should we take them on inside?
Yeah. Well,
did you have something more to show?
I was just going to show the back of the trailer here. I just
actually important.
I wanted to show you guys that this trailer is equipped. We've got the backup camera prep here, but it's also going to have your rack and ladder. So it's a fully walkable roof on this guy, which is really, really nice to have on these small. You won't see it a lot on. It's not all that common. So really nice to have the rack and ladder on this. And you also got the black tank flush there, and a couple other little features up top. You got the Max air fan cover already installed on there. So
nice. And I mean, that ladder is definitely a huge advantage. So you can get up there, check your seals, and do your yearly maintenance. Make sure that everything is good up there.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's go on in. So first thing you're going to notice when you walk into the coach is that they definitely do a really nice job with a lot of modern colors. It is very trendy. A lot of the stuff that they use are what you would typically see in a residential newer home. So just starting off with a few features here. They have a front queen bed. And then you do get some storage right underneath there as well, even though you had your pass-through storage, right? And you can see they're not using any type of cheap press board or anything like that.
On their ball glide drawers too, so which is a really nice feature that these Rockwoods have. So
there are definitely comparables in the market that aren't using the ball glide, right? This guy down here is your 1,000-watt inverter, so that is going to be able to take your power over from AC to DC to AC, no AC to DC. One of the two. Anyways, what it's actually going to do for you though is it's going to allow you to use your power sockets inside, so that if you want to run something, it has to be relatively within 1,000 watts, but small blender, small coffee maker, laptop, that kind of thing, you can definitely do that.
It'll work in conjunction too with your solar charge controller. You got your 1,000-watt inverter, and then you got 190-watt panel on top as well. So they'll work in conjunction with each other, and you can plug small gadgets in, and toaster, air fryer, whatever. Maybe not an air fryer, but
that's pushing it. But we do have inverters that we can sell you that will power your air fryer.
Yeah, absolutely.
There is not a lack of options on this coach. There's also not a lot of time to go over everything, but just to hit off some few things. Bluetooth stereo system, Wi-Fi, Sky 4 Ranger on there, so that if you needed the Wi-Fi, you can definitely do that. You can hook up to a place that has Wi-Fi, or put a SIM card inside with a data carrier, and you can have your own Wi-Fi.
Yeah. I'll just touch on the fridge here, Mitch. So
yeah,
we have here the Magic Chef 12-volt fridge. So this is something that's fairly, we're seeing on the newer trailers. We're seeing a fully electric fridge come in. So what are the benefits to a fully electric fridge in a small travel trailer like this?
Well, the massive benefit, and I'm glad you asked that, Mark, is that yeah, it is 12 volt. A lot of people are now shifting that way. A lot of people are doing dry camping and going off the beaten path and boondocking. So they're loading up on their solar panels. They're loading up on, you know, double 6-volt batteries, or if not more, to a beefier solar package. But the main advantage of this is that compared to a traditional compared to a traditional trailer fridge, this guy within about 45 minutes can cool down to what would typically take you leaving your fridge on all night. A lot longer in a traditional trailer fridge.
You also get a lot more space, a lot more compact.
You do get a lot more space, right? Yeah. And the reason you're going to get that more space is because they don't have to put that
the fins for the propane
inside, right? So they can give you some more space. You can bring a lot more food with you. So they definitely do a great job just compacting everything together. Right behind Mark here, they do offer a Suburban 3-burner stovetop. So you're definitely going to be able to cook a lot of things all at once.
Yeah.
Why don't you show them the sink?
Definitely. So as you can see here, we have the grate on top. You can, you know, if you want to put dishes on top or something like that, just to dry. That's a really nice feature that Rockwood throws in. And then just behind it, actually, this should be on the outside, but I will show you. These trailers are equipped with a water filter as well, water filtration system. So that's really nice feature to have, something you don't see a lot of. And then yeah, we've got our stainless steel sink here mounted as well. So this is really nice to have. It's big enough you can fit your hands into and actually wash your dishes as well. So
right above my head here, this is a air conditioner, low profile AC, and it also does have a thermal heat strip inside of it as well for some additional heat. Along with the furnace as well.
Yeah.
Just little things like the bottle opener. They do an awesome job with just the small things.
The hidden hinge cabinetry, that's little something on the cabinetry to touch on too. So it's the little things in the long run that make a big difference, right?
It's true. Now right in the bathroom, you'll see with that max air vent cover that Mark was talking about, we have a fantastic fan. That fan can suck out 900 cubic square feet of hot air out of this coach in under 1 minute. It's great that if you go on a hike, you leave your door closed, you're not going to run your AC while you're out, you're not in it. When you come back in, you open one window, you crank that fan on, within about just under a minute, you're taking all the hot air out of this coach, bringing it back to a normal temperature.
Oh yeah, one thing you guys saw in there as well there was that blue pipe in there. So that's going to be our shower miser system.
Yep.
So really cool feature to have on this. It's going to cycle your hot water before you even turn it on. So you just flip that nozzle and then you'll have instantaneous hot water. So it saves on the fresh water. You get immediate hot water, and just a great feature all around.
That's right. And then obviously the single over single bunks here in the back, they use the teddy bear mattresses. They're a bit thicker than what you're going to find in most comparables in the market, so they're a lot more comfortable for your kids. You do have the detachable ladder so the kids can get up there as well. Now the last thing I wanted to check, Mr. Cameraman, I'm going to flip spots with you for a second, is that this guy is equipped with a porcelain toilet. That is definitely something that you don't find in a lot of trailers within this, category or size. Porcelain toilet's definitely nice. I've been advised by a lot of my clients that they prefer the support a lot sturdier to sit on while you're doing your business. So, all right. Well, Mark, why don't we take him over now to the Surveyor 19 BHLE?
Sure thing. I'm excited about that.
All right. So we'll see you there.
The man,
the myth, the legend, the Surveyor legend. We are standing outside of the all-new 2022 Surveyor 19 BHLE, and I know what you think that BHLE stands for. It doesn't stand for Bahama. It actually stands for bunkhouse. Mark, tell us about this floor plan.
Yeah, so this is one of our most popular Surveyor floor plans. So what this floor plan is going to feature, it's going to have single over single bunks in the back left corner. We do have a dinette there, a 4-person dinette, and then we're going to have an east to west bed in this guy. So it's a great floor plan. We do a lot of these guys just because they're so popular.
Yeah.
It is a 23-foot travel trailer, and it's coming in at around dry weight 3,900 pounds. So,
that's right.
Why don't you touch on some
construction features?
Yes.
I got you, my man.
Thank you.
So it's built a lot like the Rockwood. They don't use a vacuum bonded process. However, it is 12-inch on center aluminum stud construction with block foam insulation inside the walls of this coach as well. So it's a newer age build style trailer. Definitely a lot sturdier than your traditional build. They do have a pass-through storage up here at the front.
Large pass-through storage.
A large pass-through storage. Right, so definitely a lot more room to put all your stuff. They're starting to put a lot more storage actually, which is what I'm noticing in these size coach. Power awning, tons of options on this guy. This guy also offers an Arctic package on it, so it is going to have your enclosed underbelly with your 12-volt heat pads on the tanks as well. So it's going to give you a little bit more of an extended season. You can take it all the way maybe up to Thanksgiving dinner, but not too cold. Today's minus 40, so not that cold.
Yeah, for sure. Mitch, I'll just talk about the steps really quickly. So right here we're going to have our step above steps. So a really nice feature that these guys have is that they're super easy to access. Just lift up, lift down, kind of ordeal here, and then you can adjust them with the single push of a button here. Just can't, but once you're at the campground, it just takes a simple press of a button and you're ready to go, right? So.
Yeah, they used to make the step and then they just took it a step above and made the step above steps. Awesome. They do offer an outside cast iron griddle as well, just like we had seen previously on the GeoPro over there. Right up here is a black tank flush. That's definitely a nice feature to have, so that you can rinse out your black tank after dumping it. Make sure that nothing gets stuck inside. It tends to hold on to a smell if you don't get that stuff out of there.
Yeah.
LED strip underneath. You got lights inside of your speakers. Those nice blue lights too. It just gives it a really nice sharp look.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, Mitch, one question I have for you: are those marine grade outside speakers?
They sure are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I washed this trailer myself, Mark, and let me tell you, I tested the speakers after, and they're good to go.
Oh, they're great. That's awesome. So
awesome.
We'll just pan around to the back here. I'll show you guys our flip down carrier rack. So a really great feature that Surveyor does. You can flip this down. You can put your firewood on there. You can put your generator, your cooler, something like that. Wouldn't necessarily recommend traveling with it down, but
it does have a weight capacity of about 250 pounds, 300 pounds max. Yeah. So it's definitely more to be utilized once you get to your campsite, just to hold on to the stuff. Or you can throw the kids' bikes on there after you get to where you're going. Just your whatnots, you can toss them on there. Yeah. Right?
We've got our rack and ladder there as well. You've seen that on the previous GeoPro. And then we do have camera preps. So we have cameras available that you can purchase and then mount to that camera prep as well. So
awesome. Take you over here now, just to the front of the coach. So a couple little additives on this guy. It's going to be battery disconnect right here. So the nice advantage of this is that a lot of people, when they go to store their trailers, they have to disconnect the positive negative off the battery tenders in order for the battery not to get drained. With this guy, when you flip it, it kills all power from the coach, draining your batteries. Therefore, when you go to pick up your trailer for your next trip, you're actually going to have still a charged battery. 20-pound propane tank up front with a power tongue jack. It's a nice little additive, so you can save your shoulders and you don't have to crank.
One thing I didn't mention on the previous GeoPro as well, these do have a manual crank over if you would
in the event it fails.
Yeah, for sure. So you can crank it over manually just in case.
Awesome. All right, well, I think it's time you guys come on in and take a look at the 19 Behöhle.
Let's adjust these.
Mark, you want to lead off and take us through the front section of the Surveyor?
For sure. So starting off, as you can see, we have a great fit and finish in here. We've got the nice light brown colors. It just looks really good in here. So similar to the GeoPro, we also have the east to west bed, and then we've got our 4-person dinette here, and then our single bunks at the back there. So
one thing I want to point out is if you've been shopping for a while for a trailer, you will notice that in a lot of the smaller trailers, they don't have that big of a dinette. Most of them you can fit 2 adults if you're lucky, and maybe a kid. That's not the case with this guy. You can actually fit 4 adults around that table comfortably. It's also a little bit wider so that you can have an additional sleeping accommodation for another adult too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Right? So yeah, and I mean, it just looks really good. So lots of room, and there's also storage under these seats as well. So a great feature that that they've added this year. So
a couple other features. It does come equipped with an air conditioner as well. You do have a solar panel that's already installed on the roof. Wi-Fi booster as well on top of it. Bluetooth stereo system, much like some of the options that we went over before. The other thing I was going to tell you too, just bringing you over here to the kitchen side, they do a nice stainless steel undermounted sink, and then they have a full wrap press membrane board, but they don't use any T-mold. You will find in different comparables in the market, some still have the T-mold. That's not going to be the case with this, so that if you can get water on it, it's not going to get ruined. 2-burner Suburban stove.
Yep. And then we're gonna have a working hood fan here too, so which is really nice. It's gonna vent out any of that cooking.
It's better than the ones that didn't work.
yeah, for sure.
Just kidding.
All right. So we have a 8 cubic foot gas electric fridge here. So
traditional style RV fridge.
Yeah.
But
and then obviously your freezer up top. So I will mention with these bunks too, they're a little bit wider than your regular single over single bunks. Just a tad bit, but I mean it does make a difference when you're, you know, for the extra space is needed for the kids for sure. So
yeah, you're gonna get a 32 inch width bunk on this guy, so definitely a little bit more space. Even an adult, if you wanted to, can sleep comfortably.
Oh yeah.
USB charge ports in both bunk areas, because God forbid the iPads die, we all know as parents, right? And then right here through the back is where you're going to see your bathroom. So they offer a vanity, stand-up shower, additional storage, and then you do have your toilet as well. Another thing that you don't find very often in a trailer of this size and category is that a lot of them are going to be missing that vanity sink inside the bathroom, just with the given amount of space.
Yep. You'll also find your 12-volt heat pad switches in there too, so if you can't find them out here, they're in the bathroom.
They're just in the bathroom. Mark, what is this down here?
So right here we are going to have our convection microwave. So this is great because you can use it for a couple of different options in the case of you not having an oven or something like that. You know, you could do a small pizza in here, something like that. But yeah, it's got a bake option on it. It's got a bunch of options on it, so really nice to have.
Just an extra little additive.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah, perfect. All right, we are actually I'm excited to take them to the next one, because what they've done is they've created a brand new floor plan, the 19 MDLE. Yeah. And we're going to take you guys over to that, because this is going to be a brand new floor plan that we haven't ever featured on a video before. So we're excited to take you guys over there. All right. Okay guys, so standing outside of the Surveyor Legend 19 MDBLE. That is a tongue twister for sure.
19 Mandibula.
Mandibula, yep, exactly. In the front, this floor plan is actually going to feature a front Murphy bed that goes right over top of a nice couch. You are going to have your dinette slide. You're going to have double over double bunks in the back here, where the last one we were in is single over single. So you're definitely going to get a lot bigger bunk space.
Yep.
And then bathroom in the back as well. So now exactly all of the features, construction is going to be the same that we just went over on the 19 BHLE over there. So everything is going to be the same for the outside.
Yeah. So we'll hop right in.
Let's just hop right in just to take them in to see this exciting new floor plan.
So the first thing that you're going to see when you walk in here is we do have a Murphy style bed. So this is great because it packs up a lot of space when you're not using the bed. You can offer a couch, you can have some people inside your trailer if it's raining, and it's as simple as, you know, flipping the couch over. I'll show you here, just grabbing it here, and then
I'll grab it for you.
Okay.
Sorry, Mr. Cameraman.
So we grab it and we just pull down. So,
and that guy folds right on down.
Simple as that.
Right. So this is actually going to be the same size bed as the last one, which is nice. So they don't compromise any size. It is a residential queen size mattress as well. So a little bit bigger by 3 inches in width and length than your traditional RV queen mattress.
Yep.
I'm going to put this back up.
Sure thing. I'll take you guys over to the dinette. As you can see, it's very similar to the last one we were just in. It's the 4-person slide dinette. You are going to have the easy access underneath as well. You just lift up the cushions, and then you'll have a finger hole. You can pull up the board, store some stuff in there. So
that's right. And like I said before, easy to put 4 adults all around here.
Game night,
right? If you get some bad weather and you got to sit around and play some cards, you definitely can fit everybody around there.
Yeah.
So same thing as the last one, guys. 8 cubic foot traditional gas electric RV fridge. You have your convection microwave, 2-burner stove, under-mounted stainless steel sink, full wrapped press membrane countertops, right? The other thing I want to point out too is they do a really good job with that barn style look that's really in right now, really modern. So you can see like they put a little glass pane in the cabinets here, right? Hidden hinges inside as well. So they definitely do a really nice job.
At the back here we have our double over double bunks.
That's what I think the DB stands for.
Maybe, probably not though. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so we got our double over double bunks there. We've got access underneath. I mean, you do have a storage door on the outside as well. So you have tons of storage on this thing. So even when you guys are traveling, you can pack up and put stuff on the bunks as well. So
that's right. And then back here is going to be your bathroom. I'm just going to turn on the light for you.
That's a huge bathroom, eh, Mitch?
That is a huge bathroom. Sorry, guys. A little technical difficulties here.
Sorry.
Where's the switch? Ta-da!
I got it.
And we got some light.
I'll let you pan over, Mr. Cameraman, and take a look in there. So, a huge bathroom for this style and this length of travel trailer.
That's true. The one thing though I do want to actually point out, because it is an important thing, is the size of that shower. A lot of showers are very tight inside a smaller coach. This one you can actually stand in, you can move around, you can shower in it, and you don't have to use it as a broom closet.
You actually get a little sunroof in there too, eh?
Yeah.
It's a really nice feature.
Well, I'm 8'9" and like, so I tuck my head in, but I still fit really well. Just kidding. All right. So that covers the segment of the Surveyor Legend. The other thing, Mark, that we should point out really quickly, because the folks at home are going to want to know, you're sitting at 4,000 pounds dry weight on this coach, and you're going to have an overall length of 23 feet 7 inches from hitch to bumper.
Yeah. So roughly about the same as the last one. So. Yeah.
Yep. Awesome. Well, let's take them over now to the Wolf Pup.
Oh, I'm excited about this one.
Awesome.
Let's go.
Can you believe that we have been a Cherokee dealer for 20 years?
No, I cannot. That's absolutely crazy. So.
Like 20 years carrying this product. And let me tell you something too, is a branch of the Cherokee family, this Wolf Pup, they are one of the #1 selling travel trailers in North America.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Mr. Cameraman.
Hey, guys.
We have here the 17 JG BL.
That's right, and that BL stands for Black Label. So guys, they make this coach in 2 different trim levels. You can get it in a limited package, which will offer an aluminum exterior, or you can upgrade to the Black Label, which obviously you see here, it does come with a fiberglass exterior. There are a few more extra features that you're going to get in the Black Label trim level. What are some of those features, Mark?
So there's a lot to talk about for the additional features, so I'll just nail off a couple here. We're going to have thicker mattresses on the bunk.
Yep.
We're also going to have solid surface countertops inside the trailer. We're going to have a pull down faucet in the sink. We do have our fiberglass exterior. Did I mention frameless windows already?
You haven't, but
yeah,
why don't you mention them?
Frameless windows as well. Our power tongue jack up front. So there's quite a few different options than the limited. So
that's right. So this is one of the #1 selling Wolf Pup floor plans. 17JG was actually created here in the home and heart of Rangeland RV. It has done very well in the market, and what makes it one of the #1 selling floor plans is that it offers a queen bed up front, a full U-shaped dinette slide, single over single bunks right over here in the back with an amazing pack and play door, tons of storage underneath that bottom bunk, and then right across from the bunks in the back is going to be your bathroom.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mark, take us through some of the exterior features on this coach.
Okay, so what we have here is a 23-foot travel trailer. Dry weight, you're going to be looking around 4,100 pounds, and then when you're fully loaded, it's going to be about just under 5,000 pounds. So it's right in that category for your SUV to small trucks, and it's great at that. So.
Perfect.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I'm going to take them through just some construction and features on the coach.
Sure.
So this is what we like to call a more traditional built style trailer. So it is 12-inch on center wooden stud construction, more comparable in the market, like what you'll see in most comparables in the market in this specific category is going to be 16-inch on center stud.
Yeah.
The other thing that they're using inside this Wolf Pup is a 5/8 tongue and groove plywood that's glued down and screwed down, so it's nice and solid. Most comparables, like I said, are going to be using an OSB or a chipboard floor, so that tends to get more worn down over the years.
That's one of the biggest problems in the RV industry is saggy floors. So
it's true.
It's great. Over time, this isn't going to sag on you. It's a great quality.
Awesome. Another thing too is it does have a 50-watt solar panel already installed on the roof, right? And that's going to be paired along with your 12-volt 10 cubic foot fridge. It's 10 or 11?
11
cubic foot fridge, right? So you're going to get more of that space because they've taken out the compressor for the propane inside of there, so you can get more space for more food.
Yeah, absolutely. So one thing, like, we'll do a little walk around for you guys. I'll just show you up front here. Actually, we have on our storage our storage area here. We've got magnetic catches too, so that's part of the black label as well. I forgot to mention.
That's correct.
But it is a really nice feature to have. So this is going to be access underneath your bed there. The bed inside does lift up as well, so you can access that from the inside. Up front here, we've got, as I mentioned, you got your power tongue jack. You've got a 20-pound propane tank, and then your battery box there as well. So you're not going to have your battery disconnect on the outside on this guy. You will have one on the inside though, which is really nice to have.
Yeah. The other thing I want to point out too here is you're going to see they have that black automotive tinted glass door. It makes it look really, really sharp. A lot of people love the look of that.
So is that see-through?
It definitely is not.
But there is a window on the inside.
Whoa.
So
just blew my mind.
Really nice to have. You can see outside your trailer who's knocking at your door or whatever. So
that's correct. They also equip it with the step above steps, just like you've seen. Most of our high-end Forest River product is going to offer these steps.
Yeah.
So when I like to show the Wolf Pup trailers to a lot of my clients, the one thing that I love about selling the Wolf Pup is there is massive bang for your dollar in this coach. There is a ton of options that you're going to see aren't on comparables in the market within the same price range.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right?
So on the outside here, we do have a 110-volt fridge. So this is great. This will work when you're plugged in. It's not going to work off of solar or anything like that, but it is great for when you're plugged in. A little beer fridge at that. So and we can see that this is the adventure package. So what the adventure package is going to offer, you're going to have the off-road tires, you're going to have the nice black wheels there as well, and then just behind the tire there, you're going to see the 2-inch checker plating. So that's unique to the adventure package as well. So
one thing I like to point out is if you have a dog, a cat, or young kids, you can attach them to this leash latch here and they're not going anywhere. It's nice and sturdy. That was purely a joke about the kids, for the record. Other thing too, they also do the black the black automotive glass on the back door as well. So now I'm going to take you guys over here to the back. One thing that I'm super excited to show you guys, it happened at the late 2021 stage and now carried over to the 2022 stage.
Yep.
They do come with a backup camera. So like you'd seen previously that it was camera prepped, these guys are equipped with a full backup camera as well.
That backup camera, that's going to operate via Bluetooth into your the cab of your vehicle. It's going to have a little 5-inch screen that comes with it.
Or it could have the availability to connect to your phone as well.
Right.
Industry has been a little different over the last year with everything happening in the world, but there has we've seen some different types of parts and everything. So either way, it'll either attach or connect to your screen or your phone.
The point is, you'll be able to see behind your or your trailer.
He got it. Yep. Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's take them inside.
Sure. So first things first, as soon as you walk in here, you're going to see we do have our east-to-west bed right at the tip of the trailer there. You've got the nice reading lights up here too, and then you are going to have overhead storage. So
I was just going to turn these lights on to see. So you can go blue light, I think you might be able, yeah, or brighter light, reading light
as well.
So this is definitely a nice little new feature in the 2022 that wasn't in the 2021s that they've added. The other thing that I love, and it's a beautiful touch, is the real wolf's fur pillows that they're putting in now. I'm just kidding, this is not real wolf's fur. But nice little touch, you know. They do a really good job creating
accenting the trailer.
Yeah, and making it more modern, more of the comforts of your house right at the campsite. So
yeah. Just behind me here, I'm going to have the oversized U-shaped slide-out dinette. So this is really nice because you are offered a lot of storage with this guy. So
40-inch dinette drawers.
Yeah.
Right? You're not going to have to lift up the wooden panel, set it on the back of your head, put the flashlight in, look underneath. You just pull the drawer out and all your stuff is right there.
Oh yeah. And now, as Mitch mentioned earlier, this is going to be great for any adult to sleep on as well.
That's correct.
It's an oversized dinette. Absolutely huge. Once you put everything down, it's going to be like a full bed too. So
the other thing that I love too is, like we were saying before, with all the other dinettes that you're seeing within this size, it is not typical that you are going to find a dinette that you can fit for a family of 4 around. So with this U-shaped dinette, you can definitely fit easily, I want to say, about 15 adults around there. No, wait, I miscalculated that. I'd say at least easily 4 adults and 2 small kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. So taking you over here, like Mark had mentioned, with one of the additional upgrades, you have these solid surface Corian countertops, pull down faucet. They do a really nice job. It's all black. And then underneath, an under-mounted stainless steel sink that is ginormous. You can actually put a full pot or pan inside of there to wash it. You do have your hand sanitizer station, or you can also fill it with soap.
Yeah.
Either way, you're going to get your hands clean right there. 2-burner stove. They offer it right here, and you can actually put it sideways so you can actually fit more room around there.
One thing I just wanted to quickly touch on that we haven't yet is all of these are going to be, you can operate them via your cell phone. So if you scan this QR code here, it'll take you to an app. You got to download an app, and then you can operate your awning, your slides, your lights, all via cell phone. So it's a really nice feature to have. Just so you know, you could be laying in bed, put your awning out or in, whatever. So
they also have a battery voltage meter, so it's going to tell you what your battery is charged at all times. You do have a battery disconnect down there, which I explained the advantage of when we seen it on the front of the Surveyor.
Yeah.
Another thing too, Bluetooth stereo system. They have an upgraded stereo system, guys, in this one. They do a really nice job with the blue lights in them. Subwoofer in there. You have a low profile AC unit with a thermal heat strip in it for an additional heat as well on top of your furnace. And then you have your back here, you have your single over single bunks with USB ports inside each bunk area. I'm going to let Mark take you guys through and show you the fridge, because these fridges are awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. So
that's the bathroom, Mark.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to go in there and open it up, but so as you can see here, another 12 volt, fully electric, 11 cubic foot fridge. So this is great because the amount of storage that's offered through these is absolutely insane. So you can put all kinds of stuff in here, and it seems to be the new go-to for the trailer industry. So
that's correct. Yeah. Now, for anybody that's a dry camper out there, we always recommend, when purchasing a Wolf Pup or anything with a 12 volt fridge, you definitely want to make sure that you double up on those batteries. Go with the 2.6 volts, because you're going to get more amp hours if you're a dry camper or you like to boondock.
Even a solar panel and an additional solar panel
as well
always works
helps
as well.
And then you're rigged, you're ready, and you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. So Mr. Cameraman, I'll let you go into the bathroom, take a quick peek at that. And as you can see there, we've got the nice shower in there with the sink and the toilet as well.
And then just above in there too, there is a fantastic fan. Right? Yeah. Like I said, you can suck out 900 cubic square feet of hot air out of this coach. And
10 blade high flow fan, yeah, they're great.
Yeah. in under a minute.
Yeah, sorry, I cut you off.
That's okay. That's okay. Awesome. Well, guys, that pretty much wraps up all of the bunk model with slides, 20 feet, 20 to 23 feet, lightweight, mid-size SUV towing. So that's a lot. That's a mouthful for sure. But anyways, we will take you over to the next segment and we'll see you there. Don't forget to come down for our virtual RV show. We have a ton of great inventory in stock.
Thanks for watching.